Hey everybody, it's me, Nate Fortner, owner of Whosoever Press Publishing here in Boaz, Alabama. I just want to give you guys a quick update. I know you can see the big old banner back here behind me. It's kind of covered up with some stuff here. We're doing a little remodeling here at our new office. It's pretty exciting. I have grown this company, Whosoever Press, for the past 5 years out of my home. And so this month, for November, we are actually opening a physical office location here in Boaz, Alabama. I know you can't see it right now, but just beyond the computer screen here and the camera is our YouTube TV set that we're going to be having now, which is going to be really, really awesome. And if y'all keep seeing me moving back and forth, I've got this really nice new chair, one of these swivel chairs. So it's really nice. I can just swivel back and forth. But it's really awesome. But I wanted to tell you about the importance. I'm going to plant my feet on the floor here, so maybe I'll quit spinning, or maybe not. But I want to tell you about the importance of setting goals. 5 years ago, when I started this company, I had no idea where it was going to go or that it was going to be what it is today. All I knew is I had a goal to start publishing my own books. That way I could get away from the publishing companies. I was paying out a ton of money and I wasn't getting anything in return. And I was just very unhappy. And so I decided at that point that it was time to figure out how to do this on my own so I could do it for myself and save money. I already had an established platform. Well, I wouldn't say completely established, but I was working on growing my platform. Now my platform I have established after 5 years as an author, a singer-songwriter. I have had a song that went to number 11 on the Christian country music charts as a Christian country music artist, and I was the artist singing the song, so it was really awesome. This past year I've got to travel, tour all over the country, singing, performing on stages, working with just so many awesome people, churches, fairs, festivals, all over the place. So it's very important you establish your platform. But over the past 5 years, I recently looked back and I thought, what really started all this? And it wasn't, I mean, I could go back and tell you countless projects where I went to school growing up, whether it was elementary school, middle school, high school, different projects we would do in English classes, writing poetry, writing songs, putting books together, publishing poems, and just so many different things that I could go back and contribute success to. And so, but one of the things that I was remembering this week, which I thought was actually really cool, and eventually at some point I will put it into a new book. And there is a fly. I don't know if you guys can see that or not, but it is pestering me. But I started thinking back, where did my company really start? Was it really in 2012 or was it before that? Was it from a dream or a goal that I had as a child? What really sparked a publishing company like Whosoever Press to be born? And, in any business, you have to learn to sell. Grant Cardone has a book. It's called Sell or Be Sold. And so you have to learn to sell or someone else is going to sell you. And so take that into a more physical thing, which was awesome. I learned how to sell when I was a kid, when I was in middle school. I would take my lunch to school, and my mom would go grocery shopping. She would buy candy and snack cakes, and almost said snakes, snack cakes, and I would take those in my lunch during middle school. And so I'd pull my lunch out, and I'd have these snack cakes, and all the kids around me would be like, "Hey, you going to eat that?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I'm going to eat that." And they'd be like, "Well, I want it." I'm like, "Well, tough, because I'm going to eat it." And so it's like, "That's mine. Leave it alone." And one day, one of the kids says, "I'll give you $1 for that oatmeal cookie." I thought, $1? I said, "The whole box cost $1. And they said, "Well, you going to sell it to me for $1? I said, "Yeah, I'll sell it to you for $1. And I mean, it was at that moment I realized, you know what? These people are going to pay me money for an oatmeal cookie. And you buy it at the time, there was like $1, $5, $8 for a box, growing up as a kid. Of course, now I think they're like $3 or $4 a box. But I was going in there. I'd sell, you'd get what, 8, 7, anywhere between 6 and 8 in a box, and I'd be selling them for $1 a piece at school. And one year we had started selling candy bars. I don't even remember what class it was for or what it was, but they give you these great big boxes these cardboard boxes you carry around, and you'd have your big king size candy bars in there that you'd sell for $1. And so we just kept selling them and selling them and selling them. And I thought, man, if I could ever start selling candy bars to the kids in class, I would make a freaking killing. And so here I was in middle school. And of course, where I went to middle school, it was 6th, 7th, and 8th grade. So for my 3-year middle school career, I probably was one of the most wealthiest middle school kids at Beverly Hills Middle School in West Virginia. Because I went through, after we had done that fundraiser, I saved that box of candy, that empty box. And I thought, at first I started saving my Hot Wheels cars and my Matchbox cars in it. And then one day we had this new store that moved in, and they started selling king-size candy bars, and they was all fresh, brand new, in date. Don't know how they did the thing, whatever, it was business. But they were selling these great big, huge king-size candy bars, 6 of them for $1. And so I thought, if these people are going to pay me $1 for an oatmeal cookie, why would they not pay me $1 for a great big, huge king-size candy bar? And so I would go in and I would cut people's grass on the weekends and make a little extra money. So I would go at the first of the week or before the first of the week, like Sunday evening or Monday evening, and then I would go to the store, buy, $20, $30 worth of candy bars at, getting them 6 candy bars for $1. And I'm not talking about these little bitty things. I'm talking about the huge king size candy bars, 6 of them for $1. I pulled out that old candy bar box, took my Hot Wheels and Matchbox cars out of it, put those candy bars in there, and took that box to school, and I started selling these candy bars. And they would be like, what you selling them for? What's the cause? And I says, the cause is my cause. It's going into my pocket. They're like, you can't do that. I said, you want a candy bar or not? And they, okay, well, I want a candy bar. And so I would literally start selling these candy bars. And in school, and I had the box, and I'd walk around, and people would be like, hey, I'll buy a candy bar. Hey, I'll buy a candy bar. And, of course, around the holidays, I would actually, one year I donated a bunch of, I took a lot of the money to buy canned foods to feed some of the food pantries, the folks at the food pantries there in town. And I would promote it and let folks know, say, hey, this month I'm selling candy bars, but we're going to buy food for the homeless. And I'd get my church involved and started collecting food, and got some of the classrooms there involved, and we'd start collecting food. And even the money that I would get, we'd put that back into buying canned goods for the homeless shelters there in town in Huntington in West Virginia that I grew up in. And but it was amazing to me this week, because I really did. I started thinking about how did all of this come to be, with my company, my product line. We, aside from the publishing, we actually have a print product line here. We do business cards, flyers, banners, promotional product. I mean, I know you all know the big V, the big printer, and I don't even have to say their name because y'all know who they are. A lot of you get your product from them, but by the time you get your product from us, you're going to be like, who was that other place? And but I mean, our product is so awesome, and I say that because I am really proud of my company. I'm really proud of the few employees that I have. I'm really proud of my sales reps because they work really hard, and I see a lot of me in them because they're out. They've got this hunger, this passion, this desire that is pushing them forward, reaching for success. And so if you're watching this video, if you've made it through, we're almost to 9.5 minutes. I'm about to have to kill it. But if you would like to know more about growing a business, being an author, being a writer, singer-songwriter, how to make money from home, go over to Amazon, pick up a copy of my latest book. It's called Success Requires Action. It's got over 4 hours of video training on the inside of the video. And All you do is literally you just take your smartphone, you scan the page, the QR code on the inside, and I pop up in video, teaching you, training you over 4 hours worth of video training. Teach you about content marketing, advertising, social media marketing. Excuse me, and I show you everything that I've done these first 5 years to grow my business to get where it is. And I'll go ahead and tell you this office that I'm in wasn't even my idea, but I'll share this in another video. I just paid the rent up on our building for the first 6 months. And so, I mean, that is awesome to be able to say that we've done that. And that is nothing short of a miracle, folks. I mean, that's just straight up God. And so it's awesome. It's awesome what we're going to be able to do here, having a real presence in the community. You know, we've brought movies through town. We've had actors here. We did a huge, great big promo with the Brothers Keeper film with Desert Wind Studios. Had Daniel Simonis here in town. Many of y'all will know him from played Dean on Wizards of Waverly Place. He was in the Entourage movie. I mean, he's been in so many films and just stuff that he's doing. Of course, and we're friends on Facebook, but you'll never find him. He's got a different name on Facebook. But movie producers, actors, one of the other actors in the film I'm friends with, you know. But it's been amazing, this journey, 5 years growing Whosoever Press and getting to this point that we are. And you know, I have to give credit, number one, to God, and a lot of hard work, and a lot of studying, a lot of finding mentors, like guys like Grant Cardone. You know, I have to say I've got to give him at least 90% credit for where we are today, for teaching me, training me, not personally, not one-on-one, but just by reading his books, buying his product, going through Cardone U, and a lot of the stuff that I've been able to do, and his free online YouTube content. I mean, his articles, his blogs, WitNation. If you guys aren't on that, go over to witnation.com and sign up for Grant Cardone. But anyway, y'all take it easy. Be blessed. If y'all need anything as far as printed product, business cards, flyers, banners, promotional product, books published, books printed, anything that you guys need, bookmarks, if you're an author, we're here to help you. You don't have to be one of our authors to take advantage of our product line. So you just give us a holler. Anything we can do for you, we'll help you out. Just make sure that just keep pushing forward. You know, no matter what it is that in life that you hope to achieve with your dreams, your goals, your plans, just keep moving forward. Because like I say, and I'm going to do another video, but this office was not my idea. This office was straight up God. And watch for my new video, because I'll tell you about how we got the office.